Yanche anamoya abena tu. Like the green belts. The boat in
yeah. That's the blue water guard.
The blue water guard.
Yeah.
Normally I call it the green belt. The blue water guard is the correct name. The boat in it's one of the pragmatic steps abena taking.
Wow.
The boat in because you say galant say no. They say most that dream, dangerous man, in water bodies.
Yeah.
Because in so way, and obey a friend source. And sana edia below course. All those people along that line in ano, omina safa. Nti anje every so one yina ediba asiyana obia enyensu problem. Ebetumi ama kidney problems. Fititi na ya mining. But it was more responsible than ene.
No question.
Ene onchema ni na abasuna. The proper mining by big companies. And small scale mining and kasa are pickers and the axe itself. They don't own concessions. Our say to own a concession would be more expensive. Our say to do responsible mining wakosa edia dotie no afi pit no. Na odi akọ opit hono akọ wuru ayi gold. That is more expensive. Until you will wash it in the river.
Yeah.
These are the people who are causing problem, destroying water bodies. If you look at when this kind of people and their work gain ascendancy, was during the time of MPP, led by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, from the year 2017 all the way through 2020, Sadeba 2024.
Yeah.
Intinyani ya na omu ye nyira ase ono baby a MPP lose about in 2024 massively elections no.
Yeah.
Most of these regions were not even part.
Yeah.
In any case the one Ashanti region. In any case the one Eastern region.
Yeah.
Am I right?
No question.
So ukasa bia galanse nti ena etuti a MPP a ena na onyina so no. Anything. Because they lost in areas where we don't do mining at all in Ghana here.
Greater region was part.
Greater region was part.
We lost.
Omuluzu Poto, Volta, Omuluzu Poto, Miami region, Oti region, Omuluzu Poto. Their defeat in my constituency, Karachi East, than by one unprecedented. They couldn't even come. Do we do Galam say there?
No.
I told them categorically, I said, their party became unattractive. Their party became dismantled. Their party became problematic for Ghanaians. Ghanaians realized that this is not a party that will solve their problem. That was why they showed them that big and massive kicked out. What they turned themselves showdown. This was proper showdown. Can I be the point say showdown? Sa showdown na ema omu. Nti omu nkosu, omu ni kontompo. Omu nkosu everyday demonstration. Almost every day boy
eda so a trendy na NPP no kwasem waye de nipa enye da and they are still on it. Ena bimon so enamo a eye o madwen se jamebia de NPP e ka no ena eye no kore nanso enye sa enete yeda so a ye ne honorable ena edi nkomo e de fade ekoso ede Boamah Ghana ede ntuma papa ede efra issues bebre ewo ho NPP amanyokuo ene womo eye demonstration ene enso ena issues nkaya ekeka aka ho no eno nso no ebaaye nti yeda so eguso a ye hwese wotina bi ede an ena wose oman ne ye na Bako
particularly
yeah
and normal mining including forest reserves. And then all those reserves have been reclaimed. In so bedia ebi ani so ayeko asai ebi ebopayo a MPP fo abo mu nkola ba say o mu say sansuo no just to take glory from the NDC. because NDC A2 anamumpa amudi beyewi. I want to tell you that steps are being taken. We can reclaim water bodies. We can reclaim our lost forest lands. Through that reclamation, we can make Galamsey a thing of the past.
Okay.
The mining youth will be responsible mining. Responsible mining. And we say will mining and say it's you.
Okay.
And I'm making a say 50 1 million and higher school and higher sase.
Okay. May no share a portion of Professor from Boateng. The document on page 10. The second paragraph no. Now was a successful fight. Now me read a portion of successful fight. It was clear to us from the beginning that the fight was not going to be easy. It would take years of hard work, education, dedication, and attitudinal change to bring about the change we desire. This is not the first time Ghana is fighting the menace of illegal mining. However, for the first time, the fight has been sustained, and an alternative to the illegal Galamsey practice, that is community mining, had been worked out and is being implemented with great enough and so
okay. My research, baby, metinasi ya minani ya adwin. Baby nso minani ya adwin.
Okay.
Especially baby a urezi say young collapse small scale mining, you know.
Yeah.
Because Abraham may describe mining, especially the abeye illegal, popularly Galamsey and then.
Okay.
We can say small scale mining, free titi, never. Such small scale mining, and illegal. Say obedient illegal.
Okay.
This is not omutuno. Yen say yensu.
Yeah.
Omun say asasi. Because na waya was sa dotie no e de ko ba bi different. Na akohuhura yi the gold. Ohuhuru no nsuo no mo. Now I came to describe the third group of miners. Omu use chamfine. Omu use excavators. And these people do not go to the extent that the big mining companies will do, or will do as responsible mining is. Because of infasona obenya, infasubumna obenya ntino. Onu di chamfine no e dredging so no mo enya gold na e ho na wo share na bibia. These are the problem areas. But because they don't belong to companies like Anglo Gold and the rest you can call them, say, they own concessions and have their companies in Tino. People still describe them as illegal miners, as Galamsey. And to say, the anayedi pickers, ekwakoyeno, ugu enukrakrano, you will not help our local Ghanaian people. I want one says you,
okay,
one say assassino, one say fee, because obi the pickers. Eko busa okope gold aba. He will not go and be digging under a tree. No matter what he says, he will not only ban who say okotu eduane nyina diago. He's digging after gold. But with grader, the person can pull down all the trees, destroy your forest.
No question.
In a few minutes.
No question.
That is where the danger is. So I am happy this government has taken steps, say. People who are importing excavators, people who are importing those heavy mining equipments without any reason, you know, up to now, some are still stagnant at the port, and they are struggling to get permit. This
can we ban the importation of excavators?
You must import with intention, with demand.
Because
in
the third quarter of 2018,
yes,
2018, government directed that there should be a ban on the importation of excavators for small scale mining.
Yes.
But still now, and that's what we must say, who call and say, Aban any media share, you know. Omu bisa say excavators we will have or more check mining site, no, so no. Port Ayama, it's your see free ho, near Pebble with the Kogu, because for more the buy, you know. Omun to me, say at Koye, we are see the Koye.
Good.
So now, yen.
You see, Omo to me interested the Koye and I the Koye. Some were even foreigners. Purposely or the bar, no what they are question a cradiasi. Ewa Ghana ha. Now what they are saying so as a yasase. Are you building some heavy projects? Even excavators are with two. I'm not don't ya bagu echi ase no.
Yeah.
Can for that time na asor dan no. Aye amuna no mentimi say wo ko aye amuna no ko ya asor wo so ko ko dey I don't understand. That's all reason. Oheneba, why are you taking this book to? Oh, I mean the research. Is that not it?
No question.
Yeah, you should have reason why you are importing. Those who could not give meaningful reason, cogent reasons why they are importing excavators, why they are importing those heavy equipments, you know, are people typically that are importing for Galamsey. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yan share chamfine.
Yes.
Ya te say a building waha. Yen to me prosecute or moana because we share ni book now was a ban on manufacture, transportation, and use of dredging equipment, popularly known as chamfine, was one of the major illegal activities that were banned in dredging of the river bed and banks. Was a typical dredging equipment set consists of floating platform on which are mounted section mounted on suction pump driven by a chamfine engine. In Ghana, these pieces of equipment has no other function apart from being used on the water bodies to dredge. Directives were given to the police to impound these pieces of equipment. But again, nothing happened. And dredging is still going on. And to me, I'm back up prison every 20 years. What about manufacture? Yet 20 years. Once you are over yet also 20 years. And yet the name ya car coin swa gugu kiamu near the aqua questions you so. So at the end, yeah.
What can kind about chamfine? My two basic descriptions. His bills, it has a propeller.
Yeah.
What's say
one of the major illegal activities that were banned is dredging of the riverbed and banks. A typical dredging equipment set consists of a floating platform on which are mounted suction pump driven by a chamfine engine. In Ghana, these pieces of equipment have no other function apart from being used on water bodies to dredge. Directives were given to police to impound these pieces of equipment, but again, nothing happened, and dredging is still going on.
Chamfine engine, you know, a bit the sea, the sea body, no swat. It means the quiet farming. But when it is mounted by floating platform, I floating in so I engine was a dredging. That is where it becomes dangerous equipment because it's meant typically for dredging. Such ones should be immediately arrested and banned. What do I say?
Because I say you fight, no, but when you should have been so no, Ankasa. The usual floating platform, no, I did some fine engine, no, and the power no, I no propelling soon as no, and let's say soon more.
na excavators ni nkikai di enu say forest no
yeah
enu say forest no but the danger about them omunsu say or two na wanya gold na to go and wash and get pure gold no ebi wona wa descend into nsuo no mo na wo wash wono mo. That is why both those champagne that uses floating platform and the excavators goes to till and dig the land, destroy the land, should be classified together, banned. Na enye obi a odi suso ana pickers kwa question the baby to gold in a small way. Small scale mining has existed long ago. It has never had problem with any water body.
No custom.
Neither it has ever had problem with any farming land. No. That was there. And we can still make it attractive. That small scale mining can still be made attractive. Besides the big companies that have their concessions on already their money responsibly.
Yes, Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. So what now an assessment in the fight against galamsey. Even so born home modern and I say obey better.
Upon home modern pa. But one thing I say galamsey you may be a good do your fighter you need that. People say benya end results. He's doing very well, but there's still more room for improvement. There is still more he can do. Yeah. Like cracking the whip. Say obi the champagne engine with this floating platformer. Yen channel. Simple. That is it. He's doing very well.
I see a judge and fine for no. Emma every day behind want to go to magazine and you'll be big business. 24/7.
Good. What you want will manufacture all the time. Or no their way and such and fine one away.
Yeah, the Emreya by Parliament to see you through are mining in the forest reserves. Yeah, the Aba.
Yes.
Now when you are to Manase and I saw a stage be a yin into.
That's what stage be a get to me finally.
Yeah, this time around about Parliament Namo.
Yeah, the by mail.
And I'm with you two Mumai.
Say, they will mine in forest reserves and in water bodies.
Yes.
And on that, and mini parliament.
Only Parliament.
Na mini parliament cannot create.
It's your failure, Omodiaba.
Omodiaba.
Say ye and this is it. There's the champagne.
Found the way I are building.
Uh-huh.
So this is built with the purpose for floating on the water bodies.
The anchor chassis.
As it chassis.
Said the baby flew to.
No, ever flew to. And to know our purpose of mining, to which will be a watch and find it to say, yeah, no questioning. No questioning.
I say, Emrano, I walk and say, Muno, a moon yet ding enough. And I say,
you need a baby wedding as an baby. Emra be I amra. Ubumra so wabumra.
One of we was a chat on this assembly. Galamsey, assembly chat and say.
Masama a chat especially on Galamsey in the say. Galamsey has become a national problem. It's no more a problem. Rebecca said, Moon and Saint Joe from Kwana Monka Wansem.
Yeah.
Yen some more from the Moye be pa. Muti through every day, Gumbe Oka Galamsey asem. Just say a yadi hunyan. Aden and hunyan, we a ganani, who shares an unianamo, enche, yebe bre. If you show more HRS enche, a bay importance you, yebe crack in Sua from Mononiaba. Na fanisa wuna obet me to be a una now on so Christ I want to be there. But the problem is so obet me. Already why would they want to be? Nti akwaye national problem a enyina ye dwen ho. Nti nananom ahemfo esrewo mo. Yenim se Galamsey fight no. Ye fighter all stakeholders need to get on board. Nana ma himfo ka ho, aban ne ka ho, aban through enforcement of laws, regulations, rules. Then the security services titru omo ayesuma omo in the Galamsey areas to maintain law and order no, they should also act in that professional manner, because it will take all of us collectively to fight the menace of Galamsey. And the menace of Galamsey doesn't discriminate. It will fight and kill us. It has started killing us already. So for us to also kill Galamsey, no, we need to collaborate our efforts. We need to act in one direction so that we can kill Galamsey first before Galamsey kills the last Ghanaian.
Yeah, that's it, honorable.
That's it.
Okay. Ya beda mase na ye de see na a lot of things na akoso, and ye da so egu so on the issue regarding Galamsey. Ye nim said dakro ebia ye betra ha no na ye de aseda e de ama Ghana for say mo kan ho e me fight ye no ye duru ba bia ye duru, but da bia na ya asem America no say Volta region and Oti region ayemfo do mo na esi ho ama ene yentu Galamsey enkyere se wo gold ni bi ni ho ena se wo ba krom ha abrofo no ba ye no ombe pie pona no epona no omuduru ye omuhu gold na omoto din Gold Coast na omunya nko se hwie osonko akura senko hu gold emu epona no ha eti sankran ahemfo ene Cape Coast ogwai takra de na asefo atumi protect epona no se yentu gold a na wo se hu ne se wo hene no nso no wo adwuma ye ya won so betumi ya aboa me Galamsey ye tu ase and ye besre the chieftaincy minister say won so do hu bewuram na woni ahemfo na kasa said ye be ya sa problem we ye betumi tu ase na Galamsey nyo ba akofo ntokwa eye nyina ye de aye kabomu a ye betumi akọ amana ye afiofa bia e produce this show and the honorable Nelson Kofi Jaba ena oba ye be ka ye nsa we ye Krati East mrase bedwani afiofa bia e produce the show. Elvis ena wojina camera nachi ena Emmanuel Nete ena Peter ene Raf so ewo MC ahwe madwumadi de esomo me din ho tia me din de Oheneba Boamah Bennie okumangra di wanf nyame adoma ye be sa share bi same time Thursday na ya trust na ye di nkomo a lot of issues enem krom na ye be digest bi pa ma won so